Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So this is my first ever org that I have organized. So I decided to name my org as Chillvivor because you know we will just chill and have a lot of fun over here. And the theme for this season is Frosty Tundra because it is winter season and I wanted to do something regarding that theme for a very long time. So I decided to cast 18 players this season who will venture on the snowy mountains, and I basically thought out various challenges related to this theme and my advantages and adults are also related to this theme. Basically, I decided to have one idol called Frostbite idol. It is like a regular idol, but along with protecting the player who plays it, it will grant him a power to block someone vote. So it will not only block all the votes cast against him, but he can block somebody else vote as well. So it will really help him in balancing the numbers and dictate that tribal in his or her favor. So it is quite a strong idol, I would say that. So along with that idol, we have various advantages like wolf pack advantage. So whoever got that advantage, they can shift their tribe. Like they can swap two of their tribe members with other tribe. So it will really help them in dictating the momentum of the game. If during the swap they ended up in wrong sides of number, they can use this advantage to gather up their troops so that they come up in the majority. So let's find out whether they played all these advantages in a good manner or they totally flopped. So we can start with the episode 1, and the name of this episode is Great Betrayal. Let's move on to the cast reveal then. I decided to have 18 cast members this season. 26 people applied. Out of them, I selected 18, and I tried to have a variety in personalities of people, whether they are student or they do some different kind of activities, their hobbies. I tried to differentiate uh, them, how they explain themselves in their application or how they're going to play the game. So I came up with these 18 people. First, I casted Akira because they have some experience by playing various adventure camps, and but they never played Survivor before, so it would be nice to have them and see how they perform over here and use their previous experience. Then I casted T-Barnes because they are soccer player and I also play soccer, so we instantly connected. Moreover, I wanted to see how they connect with people, and that's the reason that I casted them. Then there is Kuteri. They describe themselves as a total villain, but before the season started, they dropped out due to some medical issues. So we casted uh, Cookie Paul instead of them. They are from Germany and they have some experience in Survivor Org. So let's see how they perform. And there is Bobby. He is a university student and he traveled a lot, and their personality is really great. That catched my eye during the application and interview process. So that's why I casted them, and I wanted to see how they connect with others and whether they be able to manipulate their tribe members to do their bidding or they just go with the flow. That's the reason that I casted them. Then there is Heather. I casted them because they told in their application that they are going to play like OG Heather, and we all love OG Heather. So I was I am waiting for them to start gathering their troops and gain a lot of momentum. It is great to see if they manage to go into the merge with majority or not. Then we have Bananas. I have played an org with them earlier and they are great player. They start under the radar in the beginning, but when the game goes on, they started to spread their wings, and it is very important to see how they play this season because the under the radar thing, I don't know it is going to work with many social players present there because they will feel threatened or may not align with them if they don't speak to those people early in the game. Then we have Jess. She's a Harry Potter fan and loves magic a lot. They explained how they played in various orgs and achieved lot of wonderful things over there. So it is great to have an experienced player in the cast. Then we have a graphic designer and uh, Newcastle fan. That's what he said. I'm Chelsea fan and they are Newcastle fan. So it, it's some kind of a relation over there. That's why I casted them and wanted to see how they perform various tasks. Then there is Aiden, who is a gamer, and there's nothing more they describe about them, but it's good to see how they are going to play the game. Let's see how they perform. Then we have Danny. He is also an athlete, played soccer and basketball. So another athlete, and I tried to uh, check that Danny said that he is going to play a heroic game. He's not going to betray anyone. But let's see for how long they are going to act heroic in this game because we all know when it's someone's turn to go home, they turn their colors and start betraying everyone. But let's hope they stick to their plan and play a heroic game because I really wanted to see someone to win as a hero and without betraying anyone. But let's see. Then we have Rich Nope. He said that he sometimes play like a hero or sometimes play like a villain. So I'm in doubt how they're going to play this game because if they're going to play a heroic game and play under the radar game, then it will be a little bit boring to see. But let's see how they plays out. Then we have Alex from New Zealand, and they made a strange magnetar of themselves. Uh, I joked them that they are an undercover agent or something like that. So he's a funny guy, so will make lot of friends instantly, I guess. And they also know how to graphic design, so it will be interesting to see how they perform in earlier stages of the game, because lot of graphic design challenges will be there. Then we have Carson, who enjoys challenges, and he's a great player. He loves to uh, gather high scores in each and every game. So I wonder if I provided any app-based game this season, then they are going to crash it. That's why I wanted someone like them, a challenge beast who can outperform everyone and try to achieve high scores in those kind of games. So it is always good to have those kind of players in your cast. It will make the season more interesting. Then we have Red. He loves to play Pokemon. It's obvious from their name, the champion of Kanto itself, standing on the Mount River. Then we have Chloroplast. So they are quite young and play a lot of object camps and play a lot of Survivor as well. They like adventure, and they are also very social. In the beginning, they tend to play under the radar game, and later on, they started to form as the biggest villain of the game. So let's see how they perform this season. Then we have Tristan from the application. I didn't got to know them a lot, but after watching them playing this game so seriously, they are here to win this game. They are not messing around and try to form their troop from the gecko, and they played a lot of orgs like Survivor, Big Brother, and other orgs out there. They are experienced veteran, I would say that, and knows what they are doing. So it's good to see how they are going to deal with this situation. I think they will become the greatest villain of the season. Let's see. Then we have Kakjo. They said that I should call them Kakjo. It's their nickname, so I'm calling them Kakjo. Uh, I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong. So they are a social player who not only wanted to strategize a lot, but wanted to interact with players uh, from the emotional point of view as well. They don't want the game bots like always talk strategy and do nothing else and can't hold any conversation for too long for any other topic. So if you want to just talk and relax, then he's your guy. Then last contestant is Stella, and she's Spanish, uh, and she loves fashion designing, art, and music. Plays lot of orgs. Uh, she's a social contestant as well. Likes to talk a lot, and I think she can easily manipulate people to do her bidding. And during the merge, she might turn as a greatest villain, or maybe I'm wrong. There might also flop in this season, but I don't know. The time will tell. Then let's go to the morning where I divided them according to their personalities. I don't want to overlap any personalities in a single tribe. So in the Chukchi tribe, by the way, all three tribes are taken from the indigenous Siberian tribes. So they are all three real tribes. And in the Chukchi tribe, we have Akira, Heather, Joe WC, Eden, Stella, Chloroplast. Then in Aveng tribe, we have Jess, Carson, Kakcho, Tristan, and Bananas. Then in Khanti tribe, we have Kutadi, Bobby, Danny, Rishnov, Alex, and Red. After the morning, both Chukchi and Khanti tribe were awkwardly silent. There was not anything going over there. I think they were using DMs, or they don't know how to strategize, or everyone wanted to play under the radar for the first couple of tribals. So nothing was happening there, but event tribe, both Kagjo and Tristan were leader personalities. Both tried to gather some troops or try to know each other so that they make their footing strong in this tribe. So what I gather from their confessional is that both of them wanted to play together for a couple of tribals, and maybe Tristan is going to betray Kakjo real soon because he don't want someone strategic that overthrow him down the line. So that's what we have to look forward. But I really found Kakjo interesting because he talks about a lot of other stuff. He's not all about the game. He talks a lot about his real personality, what is going around in his day-to-day life. Like in this confessional, you can see he just burst out his stress ball, and uh, how he managed to clean all the mess. Later on, he also described in this confessional that he wanted to play with Jess, but he doesn't fully trust her. He thinks that she is trying to play under the radar, and that's not good for his game. And this is his trust ranking. So he really thinks that Tristan is one person that he wanted to move forward with, because there are only six people that are above 18 years that he feels that the younger people may target them. So he wanted to form an alliance, and he named them as Elder Evanks because all three of them are elders and have some knowledge around this game. All other three players that left out from this alliance are newer players that haven't played any org before. So yeah, that's why he named that alliance as Elder Evank. Later in the event, he started to get frustrated because he is not able to find idol. So he decided to ramble that thing to me. So I had just joked to him that last night a bear came in their uh, I joked about thing that a bear came to their camp and stole the idol, and he then started pitching me an idea that he wanted to catch that bear and try to take a revenge against that bear. So we decided to play a little game that he have to roll a 20-sided die, and if he gets 18 or above, then he can successfully catch that bear. Otherwise, if he gets any other number, uh, he need to abort the mission for that day. That means he doesn't caught the bear and he can try next day. Just one more thing, if he get 3 or less, then he will get severely injured and he had to completely drop off this idea and will never find out, will never search for the idol ever again. So he rolled the dice and got 5, so he's safe, but he didn't caught that bear yet in this episode. Maybe in the next episode he managed to catch it. We will find out soon. But on the other hand, but on the other hand, Carson found out the idol in his very first try. He picked 17 as his first guess and straight away he got the idol. So it is a normal idol, not a frostbite one. So it doesn't contain the blocking of one person's vote. Like he cannot block one person to vote in this tribal. It's just a normal idol, but still it's huge. And whole Evang tribe is trying to find out the idol. They are hunting from 3 straight days and haven't got any success because the idol is already been found. But I'm sure that everyone else is quite frustrated and trying to figure out how they guess the correct number. They are strategizing about it. They proposed an idea, both Tristan and Kakjo, that they should discuss this thing with each other, like which numbers they have already guessed they will not going to guess together. Maybe they wanted to quickly get the idol so that no other person in their tribe get their hands on, but they little they know that Carson already got them. So we decided to have an auction straight away, because who doesn't like a chaos in the very first round? There are 6 items. Each tribe member will get 1000 coins. They can bid on any item, like partially they can bid if they wanted to bid 500 coin on item 1, and they can bid 200 item on item 4, like that. But they don't, if they exceed the limit of 1000 coins, then their bid will be cancelled out. Item 1 contained tribal immunity, so there are 2 tribal immunities. The tribes with the maximum amount of coins invested in this item will get the tribal immunity. And the second item contains tribal advantage. It is called Snowy Storm, which enables one tribe to ask the 2 members of other tribe to leave the tribal immunity challenge. They will not be able to participate in that challenge, and if it is a score based task, the in the average their score will be counted as 0. So if there are 5 people, only the 3 people can participate, other 2 are automatically get 0 points in the total. So it is a huge advantage. Any tribe who got this will get a chance to shift a momentum toward there, and if they are not performing really well, but the only catch is they need to play this advantage before I announced the tribal immunity challenge. And it is only valid till final 14 because we are going to merge at final 14. Then we have the strange gear, which will enable the person to go to the secret cave and maybe they find out some secrets or advantages over there. Then at item 4 we have our frostbite idol hidden behind it. So it is a great advantage to bid on. Let's hope somebody uh, got a chance to buy it out. Then at item 5 we have Wolfpack advantage that I explained earlier. So it is also a great advantage to have on your side in this unpredictable game. So in item 6 we have a trap. So whoever bid for item 6 will not be able to vote in the first tribal council they participate in. Because I don't want everybody to get greedy and forget about their tribal immunity. To scare them out a little bit, I put a trap over there. So now after 24 hours, this is the result. Evank tribe won the immunity. They everybody wanted to be an Evank strong and don't want to invest any money in the individual immunities or individual advantages. So they put all their coins either on the tribal immunity or in the tribal advantage. So they won both of those things. And the second spot for the tribal immunity goes to Khanti tribe, which invested 3700 coins. Chukchi tribe were not trying to get all the advantages, but they split their coins in the tribal immunity and tribal advantage. I don't know why they did that. It made a little bit harder for them to uh, get either one of them. So yeah, it's a big mistake, a big rookie mistake, I should say, and they paid the price for it. Aiden got a chance to visit this secret cave as he bought strange gear in the auction. So he have two choices over here, out of which he need to choose only one. If he decided to choose the both uh, choices and entered both the commands, then I will ask him directly to leave the game because he doesn't follow the rules of the game. When he is presented with these two choices, he decided to go around this cave. He doesn't wanted to enter inside this, and he got down to the statue where he got a chance to smash three urns. Out of these three urns, one is having a trap and one is empty, and the third one contains some kind of an advantage. He took the risk and smashed the middle one, and he got still a vote advantage from this, which might be very useful because the Chukchi tribe didn't uh, performed really well and they are not connected with each other so much that they haven't formed any alliance over there. So it might come handy in the very first tribal. Let's see whether he used it or not. I told him that he won the bid and he reacted a really surprising way, and he also stated that he's going to take this idol to the merge, but Let's see whether he is able to. It's very first trial for Chukchi, and they didn't perform really well. So I asked them a few questions about what went wrong and how they feel about their tribe and what are their initial thoughts about each member. But I didn't get a lot of answers from them. Few of them replied like Akira is not feeling really good. Eden doesn't feel good after losing the very first challenge, and Stella is also seems cool because she thinks that she is detecting this vote. So this is very strange tribal. We had a 3 by 3 split in the very first vote. Either all of them are playing really hard or no one is playing and they are not strategizing really well. So Aiden got first vote, then Joe WC, then third vote goes for Aiden, fourth vote goes for Joe WC, fifth vote goes to Aiden, and sixth vote goes to Joe WC. So it's a 3 by 3 divide in the tribe. So what we decided here is that we will follow what real survivor does. We are going to ask four of other tribe members to revote, and Aiden and Joe WC will not cast their vote. Then Heather, being Heather, decided not to participate in this vote, and she didn't vote. So it's either Joe WC or Aiden going home tonight. He Heather initially voted for Aiden, but now she didn't vote, so it is a great chance that Joe WC will goes out. Aiden initially thought that he should have played his advantage, but he didn't play it, so he can't play that advantage now on the revotes. So he is now little bit upset about his decision to save that advantage for later. Then uh, Stella played a great move. She asked Akira and tried to manipulate her that if we go to the tie again, then she might be going home. And Akira is playing her first game. So she got a little bit nervous and she betrayed Aiden. And Aiden goes home. So first vote Heather because she didn't vote. Then second vote Joe WC. Third vote Aiden. Fourth vote Aiden. So by 2 to 1, Aiden goes home with the steal a vote in his back pocket. He really messed this up. Then I asked Aiden to give that strange gear to someone most, and guess what? He sent that strange gear to Akira, the player that betrayed him in this vote. And he thought that Chloroplast voted him out, but no, it was Akira. And he's gifting Akira the strange gear, which she can use in other episodes to get some kind of advantage and move forward in this game.